Howdy folks, this is Checkers back again with another episode of our Fallout 4 Let's Play with Far Harbor, this time with episode 77, which sees us starting out here in Acadia, having just talked to Kasumi, and she's asked us to eavesdrop on a meeting between Dima and Faraday and Chase. And let's, stealthy as we are, actually, you know what we'll do? Just so we, are a little bit more stealthy. Let's hop out of our power armor here and take the keys, and we will head on down and see if we can't find this meeting. So we've got our marker up there. Nobody seems to be around. Unlock door expert. Piece of cake. Maybe. There we go.
Yes.
And in we go. Okay. A couple of stim packs there. Ooh, some ammo. 16 fusion cells, 7 shotgun shells, 20 45 rounds, 7 45 rounds, 24 5.56 rounds. And apparently this is where we need to be. So let's hide and wait. Okay, I think we've got Chase and Faraday here. And in comes Dima.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight. But at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have. But I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Okay.
He's got his fingers everywhere on this island. And whatever's in his memories isn't something we can wait for someone else to find. Too many folks these days count on violence to solve their problems. You only have to look around to see where that got us.
Okay, so some Radaway. I just picked up a bag of cement, didn't I? So it seems like the projections that Kasumi was concerned about was maybe Dima trying to figure out what might be in his memories. We'll grab that purified water. But it's hard to say if we're seeing the whole truth, or I guess if he can actually separate his memories for himself, even if they know the whole truth. Let's, we're detected. Boy, I hope that's Kasumi. Hi. Yep, we were just hiding in the next room, listening to your whole conversation. No biggie. Condensed fog. Interesting. Oil can. So many good things to grab. So little weight to grab it with. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Nick, keep an eye out. Terminal. Current projects. Acadia current projects, fog condensers. Version 1.6.2. Internal motors reworked to correct problems with units becoming off balance. Dima's proposed upgrades for flow intake integrated. Power consumption reduced to by 7.2%. Feedback from Far Harbor representatives taken into consideration. Dima's precise words were noted and ignored. Okay, and Dima upgrades. Version 3.5.1, vacuum tubes resealed after corrosion noted in multiple locations. Adaptive seating motors recalibrated. No additional instances of Dima becoming entangled in memory access apparatus. Power couplings upgraded. Personal note, I am concerned that we are approaching the limits of what Dima's internal power source can safely accommodate. Too much more of this and he risks overworking himself. Okay. And past projects. Acadia shelved projects. Reconstructive surgery 012. Subject redacted. Brought in after incident during trip to Acadia. Significant trauma to left arm repaired. Full function restored. And reconstructive surgery 009. Subject V5 brought in after incident on island. Severe trauma to head and upper torso. Cognitive functions impaired. All functionality restored. And reconstructive surgery 006. Subject S2 brought in requesting facial reconstruction. Surgery completed successfully with minor scarring. Subject satisfied with procedure. Technique improves with every additional attempt. And that clears this terminal. So let's see what's behind this one. Oh, master, I don't think.
The code.
What do we got? We have 2 perk points left. Where are we? Expert. No, that would take everything. Can I pick the lock? Oh yeah. Piece of cake. Maybe. Might take a few more lock picks. But we'll get in. There we go.
Got it.
Didn't want it open.
And in we go.
Bought a better lock, huh?
You tell him, Nick. Unfilled kickball. Steamer trunk with 14 10mm rounds. Med-X. Suppressed 10mm pistol. They can keep that. 28 2mm electromagnetic cartridges. 645 rounds. 32 5.56 rounds. Duffel bag with 1845 rounds. And a fragmentation grenade. Oh, 3 mini nukes. We'll be taking those right off your hands. A fusion core, we'll take that. 28 plasma cartridges, 738 rounds, 1045 rounds, 36 flamer fuel, and 2 more fragmentation grenades. Charming. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Jet and Psycho in the chem box. And Nick, let's slip out of this room before we get caught. What's that? A vacuum tube, turpentine, anything in the metal box? No. Okay, let's roll. Come on out, Nick. Awesome. Okay. Now, let's get back inside our lovely green Vim power armor. Refreshing Vim. Gold watch, we'll take that. And I guess we can try and take the Wonder Glue too. We'll get a little bit more carry weight back, I think, when we get into... Hi! No, I'm not pilfering from your establishment. I am just making sure that gravity still works in certain places by picking things up and putting them somewhere else, like my pocket. Okay, and let's see here. 63 seems like the core to use. Okay, we still haven't met Chase right, I don't think. So let's get our light on so you guys can see a little better. Take a quick look around Kasumi's area here. Where does this go? Where does this go? Oh. Seems like a lot of sleeping folks. You're very colorful. Cog, Kasumi mentioned you.
Hi. Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I
Kasumi.
came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that sweet of you? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. A little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
Dude. Totally. I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you.
Is that so? Huh. Most of the chumps here act like I'm out of my gourd. Good to know someone else sees it my way. Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
Well, let's see what you got.
Let's see what you got.
The best Acadia has to offer coming right up.
Okay, well, you've got ammo. Let's see what I've got that I can trade you for things. No, don't want to get rid of that. I need to pass that off. Maybe. Actually, we're not carrying a whole lot at the moment. Oh, I'm not eating my nutritious, strength-inducing yummies. That's what's wrong. Let's see what we have here. Let's buy his 10mm 5.56 and shotgun shells. Fusion core is too much. Okay, and here we go. Soft some buff out just to cut the price a little bit. And Med-X and Mentats, Jet, Psycho. Alright, that's good enough for now. A little bit more ammo, never hurt anything. Okay. There's the fellow who doesn't like us. Who are you?
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
It's beautiful.
It's kind of beautiful in its own way.
That's refreshing. Most don't view it the same. I'm glad someone else can see it. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it, and then passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
That's a noble goal.
That sounds like a noble goal.
Well, thank you. I wish more shared the sentiment. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since Dima has approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer help.
Okay, tell me about Acadia.
Tell me about Acadia.
It was originally a place of science. I like that about it. Feels like home in a way. I don't mean the Institute when I say home. More that, I don't know, that abstract feeling of belonging someplace. We all belong here, in our own way. Dima's to be thanked for that.
I like her attitude. Hey, wait, there was a thing where we could help her with something.
Hey,
Can I help you?
I want to help.
I'd like to help you with your research.
Oh, well, that's thoughtful of you. Okay. What can we have you do? There's a flower native to this island, a species of the genus Aster, that has survived remarkably well. It doesn't quite have the brilliance of color that I understand it once did. Before the war. I'm personally rather fond of them, but lately have been investigating secondary chemical properties they possess. If you could bring me additional samples, it would speed up my research. I can offer you a meager amount of caps, if that makes the idea more appealing.
Okay, flowers for you.
I have some flowers for you.
I'm sorry, is this a joke I'm not in on? If you do actually find any, I'll be happy to take them.
Oh, I thought I actually did have some. So one thing that I'm not quite sure about, she said that she's kind of their doctor. Won't steal right in front of her, won't steal right in front of her. But she's not familiar with human anatomy. But the synths are indistinguishable, I thought, from humans, even if you slice them open. So, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that. What do we have here? Oh, Faraday's program. Let's take that. In my very subtle green power armor with bright glowing headlamp. We're not going to unlock his terminal with a master key on it. What's he got in here? 12 shotgun shells? He won't miss those. Alright, it's a good thing these power armor suits come with magnetic gloves. So where is this other... There she is. We haven't talked to her, have we? Or did we and I forgot about it?
Hey,
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger.
Have you
I'm
seen my
afraid
armor?
your journey was unnecessary.
I'm just here to make sure she's safe.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
Well, how do you find them?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
That's not a subject we need to discuss. I manage. That's all that matters. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
Okay, what's your story?
So, what's your story?
I used to work for the Institute, returning synths that had escaped. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth and the error of my ways.
So you took the red pill. Okay, come back. Chase? Hello?
Hey,
Did you need something?
You have one of those I want to help
I'd
things
like
too.
to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had
Okay.
some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
Can you not tell by my stylish green armor? I'm listening.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
Any leads?
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Well, okay then. The arrival, a new quest. Let's go talk to Dima. Hi, Dima.
Hey, Dima.
Yes, What is it?
Whoa, cool chair. So, you know, wait a minute.
I should get going.
Of course.
Hang on. 1 minute. I got excited by the fact that he had that little marker on his head, but I forgot we were supposed to tell Kasumi what we saw in that meeting, weren't we? Or were we? Let's check the... I'm getting a little confused. Let's check the, report back to Kasumi, yeah. Oh no, I guess we could talk to Dima first. Well, let's talk to Dima first. And see what Dima has to say in his cool chair.
Feel free to say whatever is on your mind.
Okay. I was eavesdropping on you guys.
I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia. But you're new to the island.
I'm listening.
All right. I'm listening.
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor, the children of Adam, or my memories?
Tell me about Far Harbor.
You're keeping Far Harbor safe, is that it?
Not exactly. They're fiercely independent. But the fog was starting to choke more and more of the island. So I proposed a trade. We would give them the technology to keep the fog at bay, in return for them being a lifeline to the outside world, a safe dock, and a place to buy supplies. Unfortunately, the children of Adam view the radioactive fog as a holy portent, and their bloodied history with Far Harbor puts us at odds.
Tell me about the children of Adam.
The children of Adam on this island. You were helping them?
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god is a bit different. But who am I to judge? I was using a submarine base as a home when Martin and his followers stumbled inside. They had been cast out of Far Harbor for their beliefs. When I left to found Acadia, I knew the base would be in safe hands. They needed a home, a place to belong, just like I did. But now Martin is gone, and his successor, Tectus, wants to finally end the feud with Far Harbor by letting the fog swallow them.
And what about your memories?
You left your memories behind? How does that work?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things. I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I left the sub-base to the children of Adam. I thought they were safe.
I guess I know all I need
I
then.
know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children of Adam. Gain access to their base. In the old command center, guarded by some pre-war security measures, you'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. Bring me anything you find. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I already have that program.
Actually, I already have the program. I was thorough.
Well, I guess that just means I've picked the right person for the job. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
If we find anything suspicious in those memories of yours, we'll be back. Count on it.
All right. Wow. Okay, so we've got to get some storage drives for Faraday. We've got to recover a synth, a lost synth potentially for Chase. And all we have to do is become an initiate in the Children of Adam and break into a high security military base, pre-war military base, to get Dima's memories. Piece of cake. Okay, so now we get to go tell Kasumi. And see what she makes of all this. I could certainly explain all of her projections. Or the projections that she ran across. There she is. Hi, Kasumi.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the Children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the Children of Adam will. Or is he
Quite
still
possibly.
hiding something?
That's a good
What
question.
could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the Children of Adam, of course.
I have Faraday's program.
Got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
Don't worry, Kasumi.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure things out from there.
Good luck.
Wow. Thanks for the caps. And I'm going to take these aluminum cans off your hands. Because I might need them to repair the armor. Alright, so gain access to Dima's terminal. Let's see what we've got here. Best Left Forgotten. So this is in the base of the Children of Adam. Talk to Brooks. Okay, this is finding the lost synth, which probably we should do if she's worried about him not showing up. Storage drives, I imagine, are probably the lowest priority. And okay, there we go. What's Dangerous Minds? Oh, okay. So let's head back to, where are we? To Brooks in Far Harbor. Okay, that's their little communal living area. And this is Dima's memory chamber. Free your mind. Nobody makes it on the first jump. Okay, and here we are, back outside, with the lovely wind blowing through the tree sound. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Before we go anywhere, there were a couple of guard shacks, or shacks of some sort out here that I really wanted to explore. 750 caliber rounds, 9 fusion cells, 12 5mm rounds, and that's why. Let's see what's in this one. Get that light back on for you guys. And drinking glass, desk with a toothbrush. Let's see if there's anything else around here that's worthy of note. We're pretty close to time, so what we'll do is we'll stop here at Acadia, and then we'll hit, ooh, handcuffs, camera. Did you ever notice there's nothing really good in those metal boxes, like, ever? We'll pick up next time when we stop in Far Harbor, just so you guys don't have to ride the loading screen. 2 stim packs. And we'll talk to Brooks next time. Hello.
If it weren't for Acadia, I'd be dead. No question about it.
So they've got little guard posts set up, and I don't think these folks were out here when we got
Maybe someday
here.
more places in the world will accept us for who we are.
Okay, what do we got here? Stimpack purified water. Ooh, what's this? A lawnmower. Oh. 8 fusion cells, 20 45 rounds, 10 10mm rounds, 10 more 10mm rounds, and 20 flamer fuel. And, 3 shotgun shells in the metal box. And we'll do a... Was that the plant that, yeah, it is. Right on. That Aster was looking for. Aster. Okay, so we'll do a lap around this, and I think we will call this episode 77, and we will pick up again in episode 78, but in Far Harbor, so we can go talk to Brooks and see if he knows anything about a missing synth. Alrighty folks, this has been Checkers with another episode of our Fallout 4 Let's Play, and I would like to remind you that I have a Twitter link in the description of the video and on my channel main page. If you're on mobile, it'll be on my channel About page. Also, if you look in the upper right hand corner, you will see a small letter I with a white circle around it. These are cards and links to other videos that I've made. I would like to thank you for watching. I hope you found the video entertaining and maybe just a little informative. I would like to invite you to subscribe and ask you to please take care.